automotive project, we're developing a completely new vehicle concept. It's a new vehicle architecture because it's autonomous and developed for a shared mobility as a service application. Steel has been a trusted material of choice in the automotive circle for decades, purely because it creates a safe, affordable and sustainable material. We're using advanced high-strength steel technologies and bringing them to a new level to this new vehicle architecture. We're working alongside World Auto Steel, supporting OEMs with steel technology into their vehicle architectures. So Ricardo's role in the project is to do the design and engineering, bringing all the vehicle package together and bringing a style to the vehicle. So with mobility as a service, we're thinking of transportation of people and goods. One of the things that we believe in the future we will see by 2030 autonomous vehicles running around us. So ours is a level 5 architecture. Just to explain what level 5 is, there's no steering wheel or pedal box. This means we've got a bit of freedom on how we develop the vehicle around the occupant. There aren't many benchmarks, so you'll see some existing vehicles out there, but most of them are concepts. What you see and they sometimes look like boxes, and it's difficult to develop something that looks a little bit different to a box, purely because of how we're laying out the occupants and trying to maximise the space, but in a small overall dimension vehicle. So we started from a clean sheet rather than an existing architecture. And with our style, we've tried to bring the functions of ADAS into it. Vehicle safety is a key aspect to the project. The actual vehicle is considered a global vehicle, so we've got global crash requirements on the vehicle, and we'll have the opportunity to draw on the wide range of steel materials in the portfolio, including some special advanced high-strength steels, and we'll ensure that we use these in our front module when we develop that, our mid-zone, including the battery enclosure itself, the battery pack, and the wider primary architecture of the vehicle. One of the things that we wanted to make sure is that it appeals to people. The beauty of using the advanced high-strength steels, it's allowed us freedom to have a bigger door opening, which allow us to have a 1 metre opening to get in and out of the vehicle. And not only that style cut line on the door side aperture allows us to have over a 1 metre size pallet into the vehicle as well. So when we consider the goods carrying variant.
The look of the vehicle is important because the human brain unconsciously associates the visual aspect of an object with feelings. The style of a vehicle is a sort of a communication. It can communicate to the passenger a sense of confidence, a sense of protection, practicality, dynamism, and so on. At the first glance, even before the first trip. The inspiration comes from modern architecture trends to enable harmonious integration with the city landscape. It was important to look at the architecture of the city because this kind of vehicle will not live in a classic business model where the final user is the buyer and so is purchasing driven by an emotional or rational impulse. The typical user of a level 5 has a different needs than a user of a conventional standard car. He's not driving anymore, and so the requirements are completely different. This is setting for new opportunities and the new requirements in terms of interior layout and design. The volumes are completely different and the occupants are facing each other. The doors opening are completely different and so on. This is the main reason why we decided to use semantic quite different compared to what we are used to see in a conventional car. Some of the key aesthetic features are a unique pattern created for the body structure and the glazing using the semantic property of the modern building with solid and voids made by steel and glass. The volumes, they are shaped to maximize the interior space and to give a sense of dynamism even when the vehicle is stationary. And at the end, the vehicle sensors for the autonomous operation are integrated seamlessly into the design. Steel is a sturdy material, a perfect property to follow the vision of conceiving the car like a modern building, where the structure is visually present but not visually heavy, leaving a great opportunity for a nice and bonded glazing. The design process used is a mix of consolidated approach and innovative thinking.
Please visit steelemotive.world to find out further information and to sign up for updates.